What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 12 of Franklin's Come Up. As you can see here, we're switching up a little bit with this episode. We're going to be doing it from Michael's point of view. You guys all know Michael DeSanta. He has an interesting background, pretty similar to Franklin's as far as some of the illegal activities that they were involved in before. But he's definitely separated from all that, just trying to live a clean, safe, legal life. He's retired. He's still living in the same crib, but it's paid off. He's chilling right now. He doesn't have to work. He has a pretty good amount still in the bank. And he's got a lot of investments too that still brings him some nice weekly, monthly income. So overall, Michael's definitely chilling over here. But you know, he's got maybe some opportunities that he could tackle with Franklin here, so that's why we're playing from Michael's point of view. So, again, this is still Franklin's Come Up. We're just doing an episode from Michael's point of view, and we're actually going to go link up with Franklin. So, before we do that, I'll give you guys a show around. He's got shades on, so let me go from here so you guys can still take a look. But, this is his Land Rover Defender. Michael bought all these cars, but of course it's spread out throughout his family. He's got his wife Amanda, happily married. Not for the entire marriage, but now they're happily married. And then he's got his son Jimmy, who we all know, and his daughter Tracy. So family's in a better place now than it has been throughout the storyline. But back to it, this is the Land Rover Defender. Really Tracy drives this one the most. You might catch Amanda in here sometimes, and even Michael, depending on if they want to swap cars. And then we got Jimmy's car over here. This is strictly Jimmy's. You'd never really catch anyone driving this, or Jimmy will throw a pretty big fit. Check out that license plate. Let's see that here. I'm gonna go this way. It says Big Jim. So, well, I know Jimmy's got a pretty decent sized ego. This is Lexus. It's a bit dirty because this kid drives all over town. Likes to do a little racing on some of the back roads, but the mobile detailer will be out sometime soon to get that cleaned up for him. But very nice looking car. He's got that nice wing on the back. That's that spoiler, that back spoiler right here. He's got that nice black color. It's all black. Windows are not all the way tinted, but that's in progress. Got some black rims on here. Definitely a nice car. I'll definitely link this up so you guys can check this one out, because this one I got offline. And what else do we got? So we're gonna skip the Ferrari and go right back to that, because that's what Michael's gonna be driving today. But we got this Audi Q8. I'm trying to get the RS Q8, so that's up next. But nice, beautiful, bright red color. Q8 is definitely one of my favorite Audis. I think they killed it with that design, and the RS Q8 is even better. So you got some decent sized rims. They look huge. I mean, you got some pretty stock car modifications on here, and didn't really switch it up much, but it's a beautiful red color, and Franklin's actually matching with it. So this would be a perfect car to take out today. But we are sticking with this Ferrari over here. This I'm definitely excited about. So this is the Ferrari F8 Spider, I think it is. We just got this car file. This is brand new. Right here we got that nice yellow, bright yellow, greenish yellow color. Almost looks lime green depending on what light you're looking at it in. But beautiful car. This is Michael's car. He lets Amanda drive this one pretty much too. He doesn't really let the kids drive it just because it's definitely the most expensive car here out of all of them. So got this custom license plate, M for Michael, and then got the F8. So definitely flexing a little bit there. Rims are interesting. I'm not the biggest fan of the rims, but I also think they go pretty well with this car. So let me just get in. I'll just do a little quick spin around. Sounds really nice too. DRLs, nothing major, kind of basic. Let me slow down the spin around for you guys. It's a beautiful car, 2-seater. Then we'll do the interior look as well. Sounds good. Let's go inside. Again, he's got the shades on, but everything, they did a good job with this car file. Everything pretty much worked. You got that digital dash, you got everything working over there. Speedometer, Looks like you have a RPM gauge over there on that side. So F8 Tributo. Tributo. I can never pronounce car names, so forgive me. So let's head out of here. We're gonna go link up with Franklin at his private office building. We're gonna go in first person so you guys can check out that dial when Michael takes off in this car over here. So definitely is pretty quick. The handling is not bad, but I'm still getting used to driving this one. And even look at that steering wheel, it lights up too. That's sick. So that's awesome. Oh jeez. So I gotta, next time I won't wear the shades so that you guys can actually get a pretty decent view. But I'm sure you guys can see what's going on right now. So definitely a nice car. Oh, pretty low to the ground, so you gotta be careful when you're driving for sure. So let me pull over so I can plug in where we're going real quick. Let me know what you guys think of this Ferrari. I'm a big fan so far, having a lot of fun with it. So I'm about to head over here, meet up with Franklin over here. Let's take off. Hope everyone's having a great day or night depending on when you're watching this. I appreciate everyone for tuning into the episodes, and I appreciate some of the comments I've been receiving. The likes on the videos means a lot, and thank you to everyone who's subscribed so far. And if you haven't, please do. I've got a lot of new content coming out. Got a lot of ideas too. Oh my goodness. Michael said it. I didn't even have to say nothing. Michael said it all for me. He's right. But car's okay. And Michael's got the hookups too, so if something ever happens to one of these cars, he's still kind of covered. And these cars he does buy all cash. He doesn't do any financing on these. He doesn't want to worry about anything like that. Most of Michael's money comes from stock investments that he has. He has investments in companies and they pay him out interest, dividends, whatever the setup is. So, and he has some equity in some decent sized companies. So here and there he might buy some more equity into a company, or he might sell off and come into a lump sum of money. Of course he pays his taxes. Again, we're staying on the legal side of things. But that pretty much sums up where Michael gets a lot of his money from. And as you can see, he likes to enjoy life a little bit, especially his kids too. They like a little bit of the finer things. So, but he still tries to keep them in check. I mean, Jimmy was about to have a Lambo, but we went with that Lexus LC 500. Still a very nice car, but definitely not a Lambo. And Tracy's not big on the cars, but she likes to spend the money on, you know, designer stuff, clothes, purses, things like that. There we go. Let's pull up over here because we're pulling up to the office now. And then a man of the wife, of course, always they like to rack up the credit cards and everything like that. So let's go around. Actually, because the Suburban's parked over there. It's Franklin Suburban. Alright, there's Franklin over there. Always busy on his phone. And definitely check out all the past episodes to see where Franklin's been up to lately. And definitely next episode will be featuring Franklin. So let's get him in. Alright, there we go. What's up, Franklin? Go ahead and hop in. Got Franklin Suburban parked over there. You guys know that car all very well. Then we got his GMC truck, which you guys have also seen before, but I'll link up so you guys can check that out. That's more for the development company. It's a little bit dirty. I can see from here it's got some spots on it on the back up so you guys can see a little bit. It's a little bit dirty, so as you guys can see, Franklin's been out in the field a little bit more. Suburban's not so dirty. That one uses more to pull up to meetings and things and such. And maybe you guys recall in the last video that Franklin also has that new Denali that he just copped, so that's going to be coming up soon. You guys are definitely going to see that with the new official license plate. Now that's a part of his fleet, so looking forward to that. But right now what we're about to do, we're going to go head out to a few movie theater properties that Franklin and Michael have been, you know, chatting back and forth about actually buying. It's they're gonna buy the property that the movie theater is located in. They're gonna own the whole building, and they're buying the business, of course. So they're gonna be managing the movie theater business. I'm just trying to see where this cop is. Every time there's a cop around. Oh, there we go. So we're gonna get out of their way. Every time there's a cop around, they drive reckless. Everybody in this town does. But back to what I was saying, yeah, Franklin and Michael are thinking of buying. There's gonna be 3 movie theaters total. 2 of them are owned by the same parent company, and one of them is more like a mom and pop. So Franklin and Michael thinking of buying all 3. They're gonna go 50-50 on it. They're actually splitting the money and the equity. So they're gonna be 50-50 partners, and they're gonna run it together. Franklin's gonna have more involvement in it just because Michael again is retired and he's trying to be more laid back and he's not really in the business developing stage, but Franklin's more is, so it's Franklin's idea to do this. But Franklin's, you know, pretty new to the movie business, and as you guys know in the storyline, Michael has more of that background, more of that passion for it, so he can provide his expertise. So that's the whole plot and the whole idea behind that. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think this is a good business venture? How you think it'll come out? So, and of course, these are the vanilla property files that we're buying over here from the game. So works out. We might as well put these purchasable properties to some use. So this right here is the Doppler cinema, I think it's called. Fire spot. I'm just gonna zoom out real quick so you guys can get an idea of where it is. We're buying this property over here. So this whole cinema right here is close to the bottom floor, but we are gonna buy, it's like a mixed use property, so you got people living in apartments up here and everything. And you got a tattoo shop, and what is this? A gift shop over here. That's all part of it that they're going to be leasing from Michael and Franklin when they buy this property. So the movie business is going to be the main focus, but at least when they're buying it, they're already getting some income from a lot of the tenants that are already there. So it costs $10 million over here. That's to buy the whole business. Buying the whole building is a whole separate cost, which is another 10 mil. So we're looking at 20 total, but weekly income, this is just for the business, is 130,000. So that's a cop. We're definitely gonna take that, confirm that purchase. You guys hear that cha-ching sound. So, of course, again, we're watching Franklin's come up. We've been seeing Franklin out here making money moves. Construction business is doing very, very well, and development business is taking off a little bit. He developed his new house that Franklin is in, and then he's in the process of developing a few other properties as well. So he's been sitting on funds, and Franklin's just trying to build an empire. He's trying to dabble in a few different things, not spread himself thin, but there's lots of areas where he can make some money, and partnering up also makes it a lot easier. And him and Michael go way back, so there we go. So now we're gonna head to the second theater that's owned by the same parent company. Alright, here. Looks like he's like hitting a little roadblock over here. And then, of course, Franklin and Michael, again, they're buying it together, but they, of course, are buying it through a company name. It's not under their personal name, so we went with the name F&M Industries. So just give it a simple name, didn't have to be anything fancy, and it's not a name that's going on the movie theaters or anything like that. It's just for title purposes, you know, just to have a record of who owns the properties and who owns the businesses. So F&M Industries is going to be owning all 3 movie theaters businesses that we're purchasing right now, and the properties that the movie theaters are in. That's part of the deal as well. So hopefully not too complex. You know, I try to give a pretty detailed breakdown of what's going on and what the whole setup is. You know, of course, this, as you guys can see, this whole series is pretty much investment and business minded, but that's just that type of grind that Franklin's on right now. So hopefully you guys are liking all the business talk and everything like that, because there's definitely a lot more coming too. So I think we're here right here. Here we are. So this one's a little bit more rundown, but we're still in a pretty nice area of town. Lots of traffic over here, and you got some higher end buildings around this area as well. So, and I think the last one that we're hitting is in a nicer area than this one, but of course where we just came from, downtown Vinewood, I mean, you can't beat that over there. So let me give you guys a zoom out with this area too. So, I mean, this one's a very decent sized building. I mean, and look at that sign over here too, you can't miss that. And then of course we got all these units up here too. I mean, you got a lot of mixed use property in this town, so it's very, very good. But the whole bottom is pretty much belongs to the theater, I believe so. This was like a closed down store that used to be over here. And what's this? Vinewood Records. So maybe it's like a record shop over here. Then you got the whole theater inside. So that's another beautiful size property, beautiful layout on the property right here. So that's definitely a comp. What are we looking at over here? 20 million for this one for the business alone, and then we're gonna pay 10 million for the actual building, and then you got a weekly income of 264,000 just from the business. So it's another comp we're gonna get right there. Then who knows, maybe they'll get into actual movie production business, but you know, that's down the line. That's something that you want to have more people in place for that. So that's it, another one copped, and we got one more to go head up. I love the way that Ferrari's sitting again. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, it's beautiful. Alright, we got one more to hit up, and then maybe Franklin and Michael will go catch some lunch. So I think we're heading down on this side of town right here. Yep. It's a little bit farther away, and this is definitely, yep, I was right, the one we're going to now is a better side of town than where we are currently, but this one has a different owner. It's more private owners. It's not like a big company with CEOs and stuff like that. It's just a private owner. They own the property. They got it pretty cheap way back before that area was developed. And they were operating the movie theater business out of it, and they've definitely made their money. They're ready to cash out and go into retirement. So, you know, Franklin heard about the offer through his realtor. His realtor's always working for him, trying to find him businesses for sale, properties for sale, everything. He knows Franklin's trying to get as much as he can right now. Any opportunity that makes sense and has opportunity to make some serious money. So I'm trying to weave through traffic over here, just because Franklin and Michael both have things they gotta get back to, so we can't waste no time. Here, I'm turning on the signal for you guys can check that out. I'm trying to stay on top of the signal as much as possible, because I know you guys probably want to check that out every once in a while. I'm trying to see if I can give you guys a nice view over here actually, because I like to showcase when these cars come signal. So if you see right here, it's got the blinker, it's got the blinker right here. I always like to showcase that because I think it's pretty cool when creators take the time to make sure the blinkers work properly and stuff like that. So shout out to, I'm going to link this up, I don't recall the name, but shout out to them. Pretty sick car file, and they did a killer job with this one. I'm just going first view. Oh, I don't know what happened to I can't see anything. That's weird because it was just working before. But we're almost pulling up over here. So squeeze through, here we go. And where's this place at? I think it's right across the street, right there. Yeah, so it's a very nice side of town, but you guys can see that this one's not as grand entrance as the other ones. And I'm pretty sure the theater is just the only thing here. So let me just, we're gonna zoom out, take a good look at it, because I haven't before actually. Parks, I don't want to scratch up the rims. There we go. Alright, there we go. Let's hop out. Let's make this purchase over here. First, let me zoom out so you guys can take a look at what we're looking at. So yeah, I mean it's nice, decent size, but the other one's definitely has a nice model to it because you had all the mixed use apartments up top, but this one looks like it's just a theater and that's it. But looks like a nice entrance and everything, and it's a great side of town. You guys see all the traffic that's going on here right now, so Franklin and Michael definitely excited about this one. 30 million, very nice side of town. 142,000 a week, so not as much as the other ones over here. Definitely need some TLC. These buildings have been around for a while. They could use a little bit updating, so maybe that's where Franklin's construction team can come in on that, and that's where they can give some value here. So, but that's 3 down. F&M Industries is off to a good start. Just invested a whole bunch of capital, and they got some more to put in. Do a little updating and get these businesses running a nice little profit for them. Some extra money for both guys over here. So again, let me know what you guys think of this Ferrari over here. I mean, Franklin and Michael about to head out to lunch real quick. They're calling too quick already. We just bought the place. They gotta give people a little time to just enjoy the moment before the problems come in. Or they're probably calling to introduce themselves, but Michael and Franklin are busy. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the businesses we just bought and this new Ferrari. I love everybody's feedback and I appreciate everyone's feedback. And thanks for tuning in for this episode. Please like and subscribe, and I'm going to see you guys on the next one.